Hello everybody, my name is Shriti Arasthana and I scored 96.8% in my 10th class. And today I am going to give you some tips and tricks regarding to the syllabus. It's July and you still have a lot of time. Believe me, you all can score good marks. You just need the right guidance and right steps to move forward. How you'll do that? So first of all, I'll like to recommend you some YouTube channels which help me to score 96.8% in CBSE class 10th. Right now I'm in class 12 and I have chose commerce with maths, but that's a different thing. In this video, my aim will be to guide you for your class 10 CBSE. So the subject I hated the most was maths. And maths में if I think of the chapters that were hard for me was quadratic equation, linear equation in two variables, then trigonometry. The whole geometry thing was easier for me, to be honest. And yeah, these were the chapters that I found really hard. And these chapters had a lot of word problems and it was really hard for me. So what I did was obviously go for R.S. Agarwal. I didn't do R.D. Sharma because I think it's more hard. So R.S. Agarwal for me. Then you can go to Vedanta YouTube channel where they have videos for 30 questions, 20 questions, marathons. You just need to do those questions. We do PYQs and the revision question and the NCRT important questions too. So go to the Vedanta and everything will be sorted. You need to do R.S. Agarwal and NCRT. There's compulsion, there's no change. You have to do it if you want to score good in maths. My score in maths was 98 and this was the root, you can call it, right? Yeah. One more YouTube channel apart from Vedantu is Akhil Raj Math Classes. That time it was a new YouTube channel and I was one of the first subscribers of that channel, and now it's a very big grown YouTube channel. You can search easily and it does all the NCRT questions. Any question you want to practice, you need to understand, you just go to the YouTube channel, search it and everything will be sorted well enough. Okay, so yeah, these are the two channels, Vedantu Math Classes and Akhil Raj Classes. Coming to science. साइंस के लिए for physics especially you need to practice numericals. A lot of numericals are there and you can go for Lakshmi. Now Lakshmi, I'm forgetting the full book name. I'll tag it, I'll just put it in the description below, but yeah, Lakshmi physics all sorted. There are all the concepts there. There are many questions. You need to practice each and every of the question. Please you do it. And it's not time taking. They are very small questions. After doing NCRT, you can just start with them. Only for physics. Biology is easy. Chemistry, carbon and compounds, very important. I was good in carbon and compound, so it was pretty easy for me in the examination because many of the questions in my paper was from carbon and compounds. If it's MCQ or the subjective question, objective question, everything comes from carbon and compounds, and chemistry has a good weightage. Biology में life processes. Each organ and the specified functions, it's very important. I was doing Oswald ka question bank and that helped me realize the importance of life processes. I was pretty late to understand it, so it took me a lot of time. I had to put a lot of efforts for doing life processes, but after that I aced the chapter and I am telling you right now, so you can do life processes as a key important chapter. ठीक है? Physics, Lakshmi and Shubham Pathak ma'am, she has a great YouTube channel out there for science. I studied physics, biology, chemistry all from her. So Shubham Pathak ma'am for sure. Then there is a YouTube channel known as Khan Academy. Don't misjudge it with Khan sir. I didn't study from Khan sir. It's Khan Academy. And you will have the videos. Oh, okay. You will have the videos in both English and Hindi as per your convenience. And the chapters are so well explained. Obviously, at times you will think that it's going out of the context, it's not in our NCERT, we don't need to study. But believe me, if you study a little extra too in science, it doesn't matter. It won't take a lot of time, just 10 minutes, but it will help you to create curiosity to the chapter. So, Khan Academy, Subham Pathak ma'am, very well. Nothing else, no YouTube channel you need if you study both of them. There was a chapter in physics in which you do something like this. I still don't know the concept, to be honest, but after doing the questions from Lakshmi, the book, reference book, obviously, it was pretty much easier for me because I was able to determine that okay, this type of question I did, and इस तरह का some answer came. It helped me to, I can't explain you how I did it, but it just helped me gain experience, you can say. And for science, for all the three, chemistry, physics, biology, Shobham Pathak ma'am and Khan Academy, you are good to go. And of course, if you want to practice some questionnaires, again Vedantu has a lot of questionnaire, MCQs you want or subjective you want, PYQs, everything is there on PYQ. On Vedantu. You don't need to buy extra book for that. Like me, I say for physics, obviously, because physics is a little tough according to me, obviously. If you don't find it tough and you are all okay with it, it's fine. But personally, Lakshmi reference book helped me a lot for my physics question paper, and I scored around 95 in science. Then English, dear sir, grammar topics or the poems or the stories, everything is covered on the YouTube channel of dear sir. Obviously, the medium of the teaching is in Hindi, and what I did was I would listen to him and then translate everything and write the summaries of each poem, each chapter in English. Now you'll ask me why. Because the question from CBSE is not that easy. Believe me, you have to think of English as a tough subject as you study science and maths. If you think of it as easy, you will be losing marks there and your percentage dropout is not a good case. Okay, right? So, make a thick notebook for English, make summaries, poetic devices, write down everything. Then you do important questions and write down the answers. Write down the answers like it is given in the keywords. Mark the keywords. That notebook should be enough for your practice, okay? It should be like before exam you open the notebook, you just study from the notebook and it's done. If you want more tips on English, I can surely give you, because I was the person who gave tips for English to everybody, because no one was actually interested to study English, and I was the most keen person to study English because I know that I would be losing my marks there only. Yeah, that's a fact. Because there is a strict checking also for English. Apart from that, you actually fumble. You can't think in Hindi and translate in English, first of all. Secondly, you start fumbling. There are so many cut downs, you don't know how to frame your answer, how to write the sentence, how to conclude the answer, how to even start the answer. You might know that, okay, this is the answer, but you need to write in a full page paragraph. That is where the problem arises. For me, what happens is I read a question and I'll be like, okay, 2 sentences answer done is for me. But it's not done for the teachers. The teachers want 2 big paragraphs. And for that, you need practice in English. Hindi was my second language. Most of you might be having French. I did take French because I was just scared of French, you can say. But right now, in my 11th, I took French. I'm studying French. So for the French people, I can say that there is no recommended YouTube channel for me. I just type the topic I want to study. Textbook is the most important thing, because French is a new language, right? They won't give you extraordinary things. Many things would be there from your textbook only. And apart from textbook, you can study from YouTube. No YouTube channel I can tell you about. Just write the topic you want to study and continue with it. ठीक है. हिंदी के लिए I didn't go to any YouTube channel. My teacher used to give notes for every grammar topic, for everything. And the only tip I can give for Hindi is read the chapters as many times as you can. What do? Open any chapter, like the chapter I remember is Tatara Vamiro something. Open the chapter, start reading it, and tell your boards at least read each chapter thrice. उसके बाद nothing is there. See, our mother tongue is Hindi. We know how to frame sentences. Obviously, sometimes I fumble in Hindi too. Why? Because I forget the spellings. कैसे मात्रा लगानी है. I think of the words in English and then I want to translate it in Hindi and I fumble there. So for that you need to read the chapters. You need to read the answers of the question given by your teacher. Just reading. You don't even need to memorize it, like keep on memorizing. You don't need to do that because we have other subjects too. We can't give so much time to Hindi. But if you are reading it, like in class also, if you are attentive of Hindi, you are good to go for Hindi. You don't have to worry about it. And उसके बाद science I told you, maths I told, English told, Hindi. SST में geography was the most boring for me, to be honest. I mean, I just never was interested in geography. I don't know why. And to be honest, I don't like SST as much. I hate maths, but I don't like SST. That's the thing. And for geography, you can first read the book. NCERT is the key for every subject. If you are stuck with NCERT, then best. Just be with NCERT. Do not neglect NCERT. Okay? And then geography में read NCERT, highlight the points you think that are important. You can take advice from your teachers too, that what are important, what kind of questions come. All the factorial sentences, whatever are the factorial topics, like also known as type of sentences, mark them, write it in a notebook, and every day just make a habit to read it once. One chapter, one day. Read it. That would be enough for geography. History के लिए Shubham Pathak ma'am again. Shubham Pathak ma'am teaches both science, SST, now even English. But I didn't watch her English videos because when I was giving my 10th ka CBSE, she was only focused on science and SST. But you can check out her English videos too. But for now, yeah, SST, science, for sure. And there's one more YouTube channel, I'm forgetting the name for this, history. You just write the name of the chapter one shot. Just write that. And the first video will come, that would be an animated video. He will teach you in Hindi with the help of the animations the whole story of history. And 10th ki history is very interesting, very, very, very interesting. If you take it as a story, it would be great. Okay? Then political science. Political science, I find the answers very lengthy and I'm not a political science person. I was never interested. But studying from Shubham Pathak ma'am again made it interesting, and NCERT you need to do. There's nothing you can do without NCERT. That is what. Economics is pretty easy. You just read the chapter 1, understand the topic, and rest answer making would be really easy for you. You don't have to worry about economics. The subject you need to most focus on is English also. Just remember that all 5 chapters, all 5 subjects are important, but please don't neglect English. Even after doing so much efforts in English, okay, I made the thick notebook, I wrote the answers, I wrote the summaries, everything I did. I even wrote the synonyms for the word. So I don't repeat the words again and again. Still I got 91. That is what. And if I just have to think where I might have did wrong, would be maybe writing part, writing in descriptive paragraph and the letter writing. I was writing very fast and that's why I made some mistakes. I had to cut it down. It made it look a little messy. So that's why I might have got 91. But still I'm not saying that I'm not satisfied. I'm very happy with it. Yeah, I'm for real happy. And okay, it's all for that. you need to study well. It's July only. This was the month I was on my peak to complete the syllabus, to read, to understand. Make note writing as a very important part of your life. You have to write it down, then only you will be able to retain it in your exams. That is what works for me even now. I'm doing commerce with maths. I have to do economics, accounts, maths also obviously, and writing down makes everything easy. In 11th I got 92%, and everything is based on writing. If you write, you will be able to retain. If you later retain, you will be able to write it in your exams. After that, once you are done with your syllabus, your main focus has to be that you complete your syllabus on time. Jaldi karke you have to complete your syllabus. As soon as you are done with syllabus, search for Oswald question bank. Not question bank, okay. Oswald ka question paper. So what in the book is say, SST के 5 question papers will be there. Same for science, maths and English. Yeah, 4 subject, 5 question paper each. So 20 question papers in total for 4 subjects will be there. Just solve that 20 question papers. I hope they are giving that book right now too. Just solve that and you are done with it. You don't have to think much. And don't do it just for doing, for the sake of doing. If you're committing any mistakes, rewrite down the question you did wrong, write the answer as per your textbook, as per your Oswald book. Oswald gives you answers also, you can check from there. Write it down the answers again and then revise that particular question, because the question you did wrong means you didn't get the concept right. So you need to understand that the question you did correct, वो तो correct हो गया. You don't have to pay attention to it. It means your concept for that question is all done. So yeah, that is all for class 10 CBSE. I scored 96.8% and I know you all can score 97%, 98%, even 99 or a perfect score. It's all based on your hard work. Don't think that I can't do it, because me myself is not a very keen lover of studying, of writing notes. I mean, I'm a normal person who enjoys outing too, who enjoys festivals too. But you need to have a balance between your studies and your functions. That's the only thing. If you are able to do it, you will be able to do good in your CBSE board. And believe me, trust me when I say this, they don't do hard checking. They are very lenient in checking, okay? You just have to maintain a good writing so that they are able to read. If they are not able to read, obviously you will not get a good marks. You have to make the answer sheet as that your checker likes it, and yeah, for that, okay, let me say that keep on checking the videos of the teachers that gives tips and tricks for your 10 CBSE board, or the people like me who have passed it. Just listen to them once. If you want to take break, just listen to the videos. It won't take much of your time, right? It helps you to keep motivated, as well as it will help you in your exam. Like, I was writing my exams and there were points I was able to remember the words of the YouTubers who said that highlight the points, write in a neat line, write the question number here, do it in a sequence, start from this question, every tips and tricks. You just remember it and then it's your wish if you want to follow. If you wish like following, you can follow, and yeah, that's pretty easy. 10 CBSE board is not hard. It just requires your discipline, determination and hard work. If you are able to do it, everything is sorted. So yeah, for now, I'm done with this video. If you would like to know more about any of the thing related to CBSE 10th board or commerce with maths, I'm a CA aspirant, so you can just comment me below. Till then, bye bye, have a great day ahead, study well. It's July, today is 18th of July. Make a timetable from 18th of July, the syllabus, how you will complete it. There are many videos on YouTube for complete syllabus, that timetable, you can go look up to it. it really helps. Like for a person like me, I'm not good at making timetables, so I just go to YouTube and search it. I'm able to do it. It's not that hard. And okay, I'll end this video here because my accounts is calling me. I'll have to study accounts, and I hope many of you, after getting good marks in 10 CBSE board, goes for commerce with maths too, and we all can share things about commerce with maths. Till then, bye bye. Have a great day ahead. Thank you for watching. If you like my videos, do like, subscribe, and share my channel. Also, check out all the other videos on my YouTube channel. Thank you. Have a great day ahead.